Very self-explanatory, but if you're not getting enough pressure, put that foot over, roll back and forth. If you find a hot spot, work on that. Stay there with the calf. We should go medial, so she would roll in, get that medial head, go straight on, and then work that outside. Running indoors on these corners, we've probably got some tenderness and hot spots on that lateral calf. I would move up to the hamstrings next, so just bring the roller up. Same thing though, we've got a few heads to the hamstrings. So rotate, go ahead, you can just roll that way. And you know, she's going kind of fast. You can go faster, you can go slower. When you find those spots, hammer down on them. Again, she could put a leg over the other leg to create more pressure. Rolling medial, right down the middle, lateral. From there, we'll go up to glutes. So come on up. So if you're gonna go glute, I would rotate over onto one of them. Now, take, and you can go all the way out into here and then into the meat of the glute. So go ahead. Yep. So that little space between the acetabulum, the hip joint, and the top of the pelvis, there's a fleshy area there. You're going to find that that's really knotted up. Then rotate more toward the back. Yep. We want to go all the way to the top, the glute medius, like right below that pelvic bone, and then into the meat of the glute. Perfect. You get the point. The last one, which looks kind of funny, but it is what it is getting over. Go ahead and go over on your other side and hit the quad. You don't have to spend a ton of time, but this is going to take 7, 10, 12 minutes at the most to get through what needs to be done there, okay? Helps with getting more blood flow in there and working out some of the knots and hot spots that we end up getting because we're active. Okay, now, that would be your foam rolling. The next thing, the last thing I would do is be some static stretching. We have gone through this together several times, but we're going to do it again today. So Emma, you can stay right there. Everybody down on one knee. And I'm not going to hit everything, but I'm going to hit some main points. Drive that knee forward. Stay tall. Try to keep those shoulders over the hips. You should feel that stretch across that hip flexor on the back leg. Then release and drop right back down into it. If you're not getting much of a stretch, adjust where the shoulders are, turn away from that hip flexor. You should feel more stretch. Everybody feel that. Breathe into that. One of the things we all do when we stretch is we tend to tighten up and hold our breath. That sends a message to that sympathetic nervous system to tighten up. That's not our goal. Our goal is to relax and let everything loosen up. So you'll get a few reps there. We'll drop the hands down here. We're going to drive forward, chest up. So you don't want to drop here, chest up. We should now feel inner thigh on the forward leg. We should feel more hip flexor on the back leg. Everybody feel that? Give yourself 15 to 20 seconds in that position. At that point, raise that back leg off the ground. Press that heel away. Keep that chest up. Get a couple deep breaths and let those hips drop toward the floor. You should feel like those hips are ripping in half. Nice. Put the knee down. In this position, I just want you to drop down. Wrong knee, Eddie. Okay, from here, we're just gonna extend that leg back and lay out over that knee to where you feel that glute and inner thigh on the front there. Everybody feel that? Couple deep breaths, settle into that. Nice. And let's bring ourselves back up and go on to the other knee. And we're going to duplicate that exact same routine on the other side. So drive forward, shoulders back, nice and tall. Feel that hip flexor. Well, 5 to 10 seconds, release it. Let's go one more time. And let's turn away and get a little bit more stretch. Eddie, try to be real tall. Turn away to that way. All right, release, come down into the inside of the foot, drive the knee forward. Chest up. And let's raise that back knee off the ground. Keeping the chest up, breathing. Awesome job. Roll over, drop down onto that front leg. Extend that leg back, lay out over that knee. And the last thing you're gonna do is roll around, lay down on your back, grab behind the knee, flex the foot, and I want you to extend, so grab behind the knee, not over the knee, Addison. Extend the leg straight up in the air. I want a little bit of angle to that quad though, yes, so that we're more medial hamstring. Count to about 5, release, and go again. You're gonna go 5 reps straight on. You're gonna go 5 reps where we're kicking out, out, at an angle. So instead of straight, look at me for a minute, Addie. Instead of here, we're gonna go here. And then we're gonna go 5 where we come across midline. And that is gonna hit 3 different heads of the hamstring, 3 different parts of the hamstring. 5 seconds, 5 reps, each place, switch legs. That's your cool down routine. It will not take more than 15 minutes. Let's not skimp on that. It's the little things that will make the difference in those tight moments.